Hey, welcome to a new Nerdy Cast where we are going to be talking about week 3 reflections. And I say we, it's just me, so no special guests. This is a little late. Being a classroom teacher, of course, keeps you nice and busy. So I got wrapped up in grading some essays, which I'm really excited about because kids did really, really great after some tough week of preparation. But some of the things I wanted to talk about today, in thinking about my last week, was just how proud I am of my students, how hard they are working, and I made an effort to let my kids know that. I sent them a remind over the weekend, or sent it out on Friday, just saying you were awesome, and I sent them a link to a Kid President pep talk to teachers and students, telling them that they are awesome and that they should keep being awesome. So I was just really proud of them and the work that they were doing. Because the start of the year is tough, and I think sometimes as teachers we forget to thank them and to encourage them from just doing the little things like participating. So today at the end of class, I stood by the door as they were leaving, like I normally do, but I made sure to reach out to those kids that participated, that volunteered to read, we're doing the Crucible, and say thank you. Because sometimes we forget to say thank you for kids, because raising your hand and participating or answering a question, we forget sometimes can be an extremely terrifying thing. So it's something that I will suggest all of you out there to make an effort to do, is to thank students more for the things that they do in class, and hopefully that'll encourage them to do it more often. Another thing that happened on Friday, which was great, is I had a student from last year who did 20 time speak to my 2 classes that are going to be doing 20 time this year. And it was awesome. She came and said all of the great things, the awesome things that I'd hoped that she would say to the students. Encourage them to aim for the stars, encourage them to make things as difficult as possible to try to accomplish something amazing. And one of the things that stuck out to me, and I tweeted it out on Friday, was that she said that giving up is not the same as failing, or failing is not the same as giving up. Uh-oh, now I can't remember. See, this is why you should do these reflections right away. What she said essentially was that, if you give up, yeah, that's failing, but it's not the same. Failing is when you try and accomplish something, and that's great, or try, and then you don't accomplish it. There's that success in even failure. And she emphasized that on her own, without any poking or prodding from me. I just told her, say what you feel, be honest, and don't be afraid to hurt my feelings about anything, what you like, what you don't like. And kids asked questions, kids were excited. So it was really awesome. And I showed her TED Talk to the class, and a lot of kids said, oh, I already watched it after you told us, what those kids did. I went home and I watched a bunch of them. So that was exciting that these kids are actually watching the TED Talks, which you guys can watch right here. I'll drop it right there. So you can see any of those TED Talks that you want to use if you're thinking about 20 time. But it was awesome to have a student come in and talk to other students. And I think maybe that's something that I will try to do for maybe some of my other projects, my bigger projects, is potentially give students a voice in what happened the year before, and give kids a heads up. So that seemed to work out really well. So that's something I'm going to try to integrate more in my classroom. I'm really excited about just some other things. I have a Chromebook for the first time. Got this really cool 14-inch, I can't do math, Chromebook. I've never used a Chromebook. Really, really excited, really great. It's really making me think that if I could do it all over again, I might go Chromebooks instead of iPads, if I had to do that choice all over again, so that was really exciting. And I think that's pretty much it for today. My goal for this week is to spend a little bit more time working with my students one-on-one. This week, I think I've been doing really good at socializing and getting to know my kids, but I really want to spend more conversation one-on-one with kids, trying to figure out some of their strengths and weaknesses for the school year ahead. So thanks for stopping by. Feel free to write your own or video your own reflection and post a link to it. I'd love to see it and share that out. And any suggestions, ideas, comments, leave them below. So I thank you guys for everything that you do in education, and I look forward to talking to you again. Take care.